Hanky with the slide. Connected radio. I'm connected, you connected. It don't matter, sooner or later they gon' respect it. Monday night, 6 to 8, Miggy be flexing. You want the magic key? Call McGee. She connected radio. I'm connected, you connected. It don't matter, sooner or later they gon' respect it. Monday night, 6 to 8, Miggy be flexing. You want the magic key? Call McGee. She connected. Reporting live Monday night, she online with it. Live streaming on the daily, yeah, I know they hate it. I be dripping, she be with it, watch us handle business. On the ones and twos, my play upon the rust, ruthless. I'm connected like a V, that's from the bottom, ho. I'm on the grind, you hear my songs on the radio. We on the field, them haters watching from the nosebleeds. You want to host for your event, better call McGee. Nothing but slaps and rotational. You might find me at the spot of recreational. She be litty from radio to the live shows. We all connected over here, don't take it personal. Connected radio. I'm connected, you connected. It don't matter, sooner or later they gon' respect it. Monday night, 6 to 8, Miggy be flexing. You want the magic key? Call McGee. She connected radio. I'm connected, you connected. It don't matter, sooner or later they gon' respect it. Monday night, 6 to 8, Miggy be flexing. You want the magic key? Call McGee. She connected.
And the only thing that's more connected be the talent of the city. Me and Quincy caught some Henny and we pouring up this plenty. Got McGee up in the building, she bumping up the city. Got Ruthless spinning vicious, showing love, you see the vision. Major key. Listen up, game is free. Build a brand, do your dance, run a check, caught them keys, yeah. Talking house, talking spouse, talking whip, pink slips. Find a way anyway and work it out. Have some faith in the process. Feeling like I'm Han Solo in the cockpit. Trying to make it to the stage from the mosh pit. Trying to put some damn K's in my pocket. But that's light work.
Connected radio. I'm connected, you connected. It don't matter, sooner or later they gon' respect it. Monday night, 6 to 8, Miggy be flexing. You want the magic key? Call McGee. She connected radio. I'm connected, you connected. It don't matter, sooner or later they gon' respect it. Monday night, 6 to 8, Miggy be flexing. You want the magic key? Call McGee. She connected.
Shit, all I ever wanted was a project, bitch. What else?
Did you want on the track? Check it. I'm the nigga, huh? I can't get no bigger, huh? Bitch on my dick, it's all in the liver, huh? I'm authentic, huh? I can't get no realer, huh? That ain't platinum on your neck, that shit silver, huh? I'm a player, huh? You a fucking hater, huh? I hit you close brain with that cater, huh? I'm a fool, huh? I'm the dude, huh? Everything a nigga rockin' brand new, huh? I'm the boss, huh? This shit costs, huh? I can tell by how you lookin', your ass lost, huh? I'm that guy, huh? My bitch fly, huh? I'm a gangster, you can't look me in my eyes, huh? I be flexin', huh? I'm finessing, huh? I hit the stage, your bitches get the undressing, huh? I get a pussy wet, get some texting, huh? I'm the realest nigga out, you get the message, huh? I was gone, huh? Now I'm home, huh? Your baby mama got that Super Bowl dome, huh? You say I'm broke, but I'm rich, money long, huh? Tax free, that's my brother breaking bones, huh? I ain't nice, huh? I fucked your wife, huh? Bent her over, ate a pussy with the ice, huh? Pussy numb, make her come with this pipe, huh? I'm like Freddy in your dreams with this knife, huh? I ain't nice, huh? I fucked your wife, huh? Bent her over, ate a pussy with the ice, huh? Pussy numb, make her come with this pipe, huh? I'm like Freddy in your dreams with this knife, huh? Cutting up, huh? Don't give a fuck, huh? Little nigga, but I'm bigger than a trunk, huh? I don't wanna fuck your sister, she a duck, huh? You a snitch, but you running out of luck, huh? You can't stop me, huh? Wrist rocky, huh? I'm the motherfucking shit, bitch, I'm cocky, huh? I'm a motherfucking giant, Jeremy Shockey, huh? Watch a nigga just do it like Nike, huh? Black and brown, huh? Run the town, huh? I got $1 million bitch, she hold it down, huh? They should put you in a circus, you a clown, huh? How you the king and you ain't nowhere to be found, huh? I'm riding for, huh? I got hoes, huh? We told them kill Lavish D, them niggas told, huh? They was scared, huh? Them niggas squares, huh? I be everywhere, like the air, huh? I got a stripper on my lap in this chair, huh? Make a nigga go, woo, Ric Flair, huh? 430, huh? This the click, huh? Keep it gutter, I ain't never changing shit, huh? I ain't nice, huh? I fucked your wife, huh? Bit her over, ate a pussy with the ice, huh? Pussy numb, make her come with this pipe, huh? I'm like Freddy in your dreams with this knife, huh? I ain't nice, huh? I fucked your wife, huh? Bit her over, ate a pussy with the ice, huh? Pussy numb, make her come with this pipe, huh? I'm like Freddy in your dreams with this knife, huh?
I fucked your wife, huh? I'm sure everybody in Sonoma County was probably thinking that the next day after that Saturday night show. Shout out, Connected Radio.
Yay!
August 20th, motherfucking Mick Yee in the building. The DJ Russ Ruthless on the boards. The brother Justin on the boards.
Shaolin.
Man, what a weekend. Woo! Yeah, so we just came out of by Cash Money Lavish. I went down and checked out that cannabis festival. It's a slapper, huh? I checked out that cannabis festival in Sonoma this weekend. That was the 2-day local sesh that was promoted by Lady in Pink. Product was the DJ. Lazy Boy was on the bill. Cali Life Music was on the bill. Lil Raider was on there. Dizzy Wright, Keek the Sneak, several artists. So I pulled up. You know, I was working as normal, my real job, whatever they say, my real job. The job that I work when I don't work here, which is all the time. So the other job, I was on call. I'm like, let me get out in the middle of this field on this stage and get a fucking phone call. I'm going to fucking go off, right? I'm going to go ballistic. So I get on the stage. I'm up there with like everybody from Banked Up. I get my Banked Up hat. Yes, I got a Banked Up hat, anointed. Thank you very much. So I get my hat. I'm feeling super special. You know, Lavish is doing his set. You know, we're right in the front. He threw $1,000 out in the crowd. Money's flying everywhere, going money crazy, you know, all that shit. And my phone rings. My work phone. And I'm like, I'm going to ignore this for 20 minutes. I'm just going to act like this isn't happening right now because I want to be here for this performance, and I'm just going to act like this isn't happening right now. Now, I work for elderly care. So sometimes that shit might be to where you might want to answer the phone because it might be important. But how do you answer the phone in the middle of a stage, in the middle of a concert, in the middle of a field when you're supposed to be at some secure location where you can hear somebody talk, like an elderly person saying, help, I've fallen. You know, like I couldn't have heard that anyway. So the bitch texts me who had called, right? Like, you didn't pick up, right? I know, bitch, I didn't pick up. What's up? What's happening? Well, I tried to leave out of the garage door, and the sensor keeps knocking it back up, and I'm locked out of the client's house. Bitch, are you fucking serious right now? I have to leave this stage and walk out to my car and pull my laptop out and put my hotspot on my phone because the ones on my neck are not charged, and fucking look up the lockbox code and send you back to Lincoln and make sure that drunk client is asleep and safe in her house and you left her garage door open and went all the way home? And Lavish D is on the stage. You're killing me right now, Smalls. You're killing me, right? So I still did it. I still went and did it because I'm a worker. I work. I put the work in. There's no way around it. So I did it. Everybody's fine. Everybody's safe. Everybody's garage doors fucking put up. But that was one of the most stressful moments of my life because my phone is literally like looking at me like the garage door won't shut. And I'm like looking at a full stage of goons like, this is my most funnest moment in life. You are fucking this up for me, bro. Damn. Thanks a lot. Fawn is her name. Anyway, so yeah, I digress. I went and made it to the staff meeting this morning. I made it through. Now, mind you, when that all happened, I had been on shift for 38 hours. They put me on an extra shift this weekend. So I was working from Friday night straight all the way through to Sunday morning. So God damn it, I took some grace period, all right? I took a long lunch, bitch, and it was in Sonoma County, all right? So that's that. So if you ever try to get out of somebody's house via their garage door, go fucking walk over the sensor, you bitch. Seriously, she didn't know that. She kept tripping that bitch up with her foot. Have you never broken in anywhere before, bro? Right. Eddie has some things going on he wants me to talk about. Chico, Lost on Main, September 5th. It's the OMBPZ after party. DJ Eddie Z will be DJing at that. I want everybody to get out there and support him. This is our guy. 360 Radio. There's a lot of stuff going on, actually. Sunday, I went to a backpack drive in North Vallejo with Trill Music Group with Shiggity the Playboy and Lil Mac the Cut, and we saw Booby was there, and Demetrius, which is the guy who gave me this outfit. That's Paper Trails 707, the guy who gave me this outfit, the No Sheeps in Wolves Clothing, Real Wolves Only outfit. So he has several different clothing lines that he does. He also does the Triple C, the 3C down shirts with the Country Club crest and the map on it. He does those as well. And then I also got from Shiggity, I got a bunch of If Mac Dre Was Alive t-shirts too. So, and they have like the Mac Dre image like this, and it says If Mac Dre Was Alive. Because a lot of shit would be different if Mac Dre was alive. That's how they feel, at least out there in the crest. So we got to see a super dope young artist named Davy Bay. There's a female. She's probably 14. She ripped it up in the park, right in the middle of the park. Just out of nowhere. Just, okay. Got footage of it. Like, that's how I get down, though. I end up rolling into those situations. Like, there's just some super talented artist just hanging out in North Vallejo Park. And I got to get footage of her because I was there donating some pens, you know? So, who's checking in? Oh, I'm on air, bro. That's the only thing I had to put up a video today because this is a pet peeve. Don't ask me for an interview if you've never watched my show. At least go research the show first so you know what it is, when it's on, who I am, because that just means you don't really care, you know, like you're just haphazardly rambling around for interviews. Like, go fucking research the show. Seriously. That irritated me. Somebody hit me up and was like, I'm in your city tomorrow. What's up with the interview? And can we get a repost? Motherfucker, I'm on Monday nights.
Put that shit on my Instagram. Let me get a follow though, or repost it.
Right. Right. First of all, no, you can't get an interview. I interview on Monday nights, and let me hip you up to another piece of the game. I'm booked out until October 12th. So if you would like an interview, you would have to pay for one, and it would be after October the 12th. It will not be tomorrow night. That is for shizzle, because tomorrow night is Hennessy's show, and Hennessy's in the building with OMBPZ, mind you, and Optimistic. So you're not coming here then either. So just figure it out. Next time, maybe do a little research before you hit me up, because now you irritated me. And I went off on you all day. And you know who you are. I went off all day about the shit. All day. And then somebody on the way here was like, so you got a bunch of listeners or what? Huh? You got a bunch of listeners, huh? I said, are you telling me or are you asking me? Asking. I said, motherfucker, Google me. Like, I don't know. That's my answer to you. You don't even realize who you're talking to. You don't even know who you're asking for an interview. Do the research. I wouldn't pay nobody. I didn't know who the fuck they were. Are you kidding me? I'm not paying some random motherfucker sitting up in a studio somewhere. I want to know what the fuck it is first. You don't even watch it? What the fuck? Really? Like, how would you even know you want to be on it? What if it's some racist shit? You know, you never know. What if it's some Nazi shit? You never know. It's not. Luckily, I'm not. But I am booked out until October 12th. So all that shit can stop. You guys have to send the deposits, and I'll book you for the dates I have available. And the people that are lagging on that, you're not going to get in. Period.com. When you do send the money, you'll get in, and it'll be December, and it'll almost be next year. And then I'll be on for 3 years, and then the money will be doubled. So just keep waiting. It's fine with me. We have 3 artists in the building tonight, super dope artists. Mind you, by the way, congratulations, it's National Radio Day. Congratulations, everybody here in this building. National Radio Day. That's our day. We're radio. Hello. Right. So we also have Ren the Heat Monster coming in from the Doja Click. It's his birthday in 2 days, so I brought him some individual slices of cake because things get messy in here when I bring cupcakes. People like to walk around with them and get crumbs all over the floor. It's not my MO, Frank. I don't want to fuck the place up. So we have So Vicious from 415, San Francisco. She's here in the building. And we also have Infamous Mackin from the 707. He's here in the building. He's already here right now. So we're going to go into him first. But we're all going to go into a few free play songs. We started a little late tonight, so we're going to go a little late as well. Thanks. You guys are laughing at me? Good. I hope it's funny. It's real, though, right? Am I fucking lying? If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm just saying. People need to be a little more respectful of the Yee area because it's a real thing. Shout out to the nail sponsor, too. Nails by Cree. Hey, I got my nails on gold, like Lakers status today. They look like the Lakers colors. So let's get these songs in. We're going to get these artists in the chairs, and we'll be right back. It's your girl, Connected Radio, Mick Yee, Monday night, 360 Connected. Hey, get it.
Getting cake like it's my birthday. By the way, today my birthday. Fly guy slid through with the hand, I'm acting in the worst way. My little bitch acting thirsty. She wanna kick it cause I got it. Exotic flavors in my pocket. Emoji laughing like stop it. I think she might wanna switch the topic. Better yet, I think you should drop it. Money call anytime, now my line, bitch, you out of pocket. You finna fuck it up. I'm finna fuck it up. Watch how I fuck it up. I'll get the bag and run it up.
They just do a lot of talking. Niggas caught up in the gossip. I be trying to get them M's, turn them into B's, really get it poppin'. Shake the scene like an earthquake. I be 4-lane sky up. Nigga said he was a shooter, till he got his ass tied up. New year, wall white guts. I be moving in a slight rush. Told my bitch to fix her face. Get the cake, no pie crust. At the driller getting sized up. Everything gon' be 5+. Then my nigga 25 to life. What can you say? Shit, life sucks. Damn, yeah. Blowin' bad like a whirlwind. Caught the nigga at the light. Made the nigga whole world spin. New cannon loading shells in it. Hitting everything I'm aiming at. CEO, new money, shout out Maserati. We go way back. Lil' Brody caught a body. Fresh out from a robbery. Telling secrets to these bitches nowadays. Niggas telling like a hobby. Ayy, real mob, no fraud shit. I don't dribble out ball shit. All pro in the league, yeah. James Harden at the cross, nigga.
Getting cake like it's my birthday. By the way, today my birthday. Fly guy slid through with the hand, I'm acting in the worst way. My little bitch acting thirsty. She wanna kick it cause I got it. Exotic flavors in my pocket. Emoji laughing like stop it. I think she might wanna switch the topic. Better yet, I think you should drop it. Money call anytime, now my line, bitch, you out of pocket. You finna fuck it up. I'm finna fuck it up. Watch how I fuck it up. I'll get the bag and run it up.
Big cake, take little cake. Eddie May eat all the cake. Niggas funny, ain't used to money. It's big money if I call to play. On the wave like a big boat. Big 40 on a big coat. Duffel bag for a big low. When I pull up, I want big smoke.
I hit them all, spent 5 quick. She 7 kicks for my fine bitch. She gon' suck me good, she gon' fuck me good. Then I'm gripping wet on that fine bitch.
No love for you niggas hate. God knows you niggas fake. I'm in the kitchen, pot gripping. Mom sleeps, I don't want straight. A lot of money, little time. Cheesecake, little lime. You niggas mad, you niggas hate. Ain't nothing new. Get in line. This dope flow, this coke rap. You can knock this, you can smoke that. I told you niggas I was sitting on dope, no slow leaks, no faux flat. It's free, know it to know it free. 38, so you know it's me. This shit costs, I don't know it's free. Rello doing like 4 weeks.
Ice cream, so you know we eat. Big cake, so you know we eat.
My birthday, July 11th. I'm celebrating that bitch all week. That's cake.
Getting cake like it's my birthday. By the way, today my birthday. Fly guy slid through with the hand, I'm acting in the worst way. My little bitch acting thirsty. She wanna kick it cause I got it. Exotic flavors in my pocket. Emoji laughing like stop it. I think she might wanna switch the topic. Better yet, I think you should drop it. Money call anytime, now my line, bitch, you out of pocket. You finna fuck it up. I'm finna fuck it up. Watch how I fuck it up. I'll get the bag and run it up.
This that good would be volume 2. You know CT had to come make his presence felt. Yeah, bitch. This that 1050. If you want me to move, well, I've been thinking about goddamn time for me to live it up and get my goddamn shine. See, I stacking paper on paper for a minute now. You can tell by the moves I got a vision now. Feel they all counting on me, won't let them down. I know they all counting on me, can't let them down. I asked the Lord, please protect me on my journey, sir. I need them all money, walking like they Bernie, sir. Toast to the good life, where the Remy at? I need that all black charge to the Hellcat. It's like ever since I left the team I played for, my stats going up and a nigga in the game mode. I hear the bad bitches telling all their friends about me. Soon as I touched her, she turned into a water fountain. I hear the bad bitches telling all their friends about me. One touch had her turn into a water fountain. Counting money right now, what you want with me? I don't wanna hear about what you won't give me. If you want me to move, the bag to move the back 1050. Counting money right now, what you want with me? I'm counting money right now, what you want with me? Say you want me to move the back 1050. Say you want me to move that back 1050. You want me to move and drop the bag off. Had potential to her, but she quickly fagged off. I'm about $1, everything else obsolete. Situation never matter, kids still gotta eat. I gotta get it, that can only be the outcome. Sit on the work and sell it high when that drought comes. A double lat, triple lat, then do it again. Watch quickly how your peers spot you in the bins. Getting money now, ain't no other way to put it. Have you ever prayed for me, baby, good looking? And I ain't never falling off, fuck the naysayers. I'ma keep it 100 all-time player. Getting money, count it up, gon' live a little. Do it big with your team, gotta live a little. Get money, count it up, gon' live a little. Get money with your team, gotta live a little. Counting money right now, what you want with me? I don't wanna hear about what you won't get me. If you want me to move the back 1050, say you want me to move the back 1050. Counting money right now, what you want with me? I'm counting money right now, what you want with me? Say you want me to move the back 1050. Say you want me to move that back 1050.
Confinement, they trying to hold me. Call my bitch, told her call a lawyer. VPD trying to say I'm doing employees. I ain't worried about that. I got pussy about that. It might take a minute, baby, put some stress off that. I ain't lost it all, still on the hustle and balls. And if you counted me out, then it's fuck all y'all. Shake back like a beast, stand tall through it all. Keep your circle small, that's the game guard protocol. I done lost it all and got it right back, nigga. I done lost it all, ran it up a check, nigga. I done lost it all, got it back up, nigga. I ain't fucking with you pussy ass niggas. Why you niggas out here pump faking? I'm out here in the lab cooking up something. Keep a couple girls around ready to murk something. And that bitch you kiss me off ain't worth nothing. I'm trying to be successful and live like a boss. Bust plays, count good and kicking back at the law. Still sitting on top like fuck what it cost. It took so many L's, it's time to take off. And best believe when I lost it all, I got it right back. They hate be so real, it's motivation for a Mac. Paranoid be kicking in cause these niggas is taps. That's why I move silent cause these niggas be raps. They don't wanna see me with the bag, too much sauce. Your bitch on my linear tryna talk off me off. I ain't fucking with you hoes, you ain't tearing it off. Vision only needs direction, come fuck with a boss. Niggas do too much talking, I'm getting straight to the check. Don't trust too many people, keep this nigga on deck. I give him state to state, break my game being high tech. But when the money call, bitch, I'm pulling up to the net. I done lost it all and got it right back, nigga. I done lost it all, ran it up a check, nigga. I done lost it all, got it back up, nigga. Well, I ain't fucking with you pussy ass niggas. Why you niggas out here pump faking? I'm out here in the lab cooking up something. Keep a couple girls around ready to murk something. And that bitch you kissing the mouth ain't worth nothing.
That's L-Finger's beat, so that's a good start. Just saying. L-Finger's on the beat, always dope. Well, let them know who you are, where you're from. I fuck people's names up, so you might want to introduce yourself.
What it do, it's infamous Mac and out there 707.
I would have been right on that one, right? I've been calling him that all night. But my ass be that bitch that makes the hard words hella like rough. Like, I've been like, infamous.
Nah.
Right.
We're trying to get famous.
No, bitch, it's infamous. So thank you very much. So you're out of 707.
Yes.
When did you start rapping? Who did you start with? Like, who influenced you to get started?
I've been rapping since like 07, like right after my cousin passed. We had started the label ER Entertainment.
ER, what does this stand for?
Elevrellum.
Okay.
Ellerellum is Millersville backwards.
Okay.
You
I know
what mean?
Millersville because
Yeah.
I started with like Max Sean and the Click and all them.
Okay.
That's how I got involved with all this stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I was influenced by, by Bila, that mob music.
Right.
Some real player Mac music by, Short,
When I hear Millersville, I think of like Funk Mob and
the mob.
Legit and Click
Hello.
and Sean and all them. So
Yes.
that's dope. Millersville in the building.
And you do know that.
And you do know that. That's right. That's
do
right.
know
And you do
that.
know that. The original Snow Bunny in the game.
Oh, okay.
Let Max Sean tell you about it. Let Mac Arthur tell you a little bit about it.
Okay.
He pulled up on me like 20 years ago out here in Sacramento at Ricky's, old fucking nightclub out on like Stockton Boulevard, and he said something. He was like, "If it ain't white, it ain't right."
Hello.
And I was like, I remember that voice, right? And he was like, "My name is Max Sean. I'm from the Click," and I was like, sideways,
popping it on
right?
ya.
He was popping on me. So ever since we've been friends, and it's like when we tell stories now, we do these Instagram, shout outs and stuff, and Max Sean will be like, you motherfuckers, I'm the one that put McYee on. Y'all motherfuckers too young. Like Mac Arthur pulled up on them. So thank you. Big shout out to Max Sean.
Big shout out to Unc, man.
And you do know that.
And you do.
I need to get him in here. He hasn't been in this room. He's been in my old studios, which were way smaller. So
to bring him back through here.
We definitely need to get Max Sean in here.
Yep.
You know what I love about him is when he's traveling and he has like the person pushing him around the airport, and he's like talking mad shit to the person pushing him around the airport.
MTV need to pick that up. That is
hilarious.
a good blog.
He's hilarious. What up, Jeff? By the Pound Media. I see you. So, Mr. Mackin.
What's happening?
Bounce Back. Let them know a little bit about that song we just came out of.
Bounce Back, man. That song came upon, I was fighting a little P case for the last 2.5 years. So, I've just been sitting back, just writing, doing music. And about when I beat the case, got the case over it, I was like, it's time to drop. And that was like the first song, of what I was going through in the last 2.5 years.
So, back.
And that was the real bounce back, and here I am trying to,
right.
bouncing back,
That part, it's the best way.
Yes, so.
That's crazy. You sound like them now it's so crazy.
Yeah, I'm certified Millersville, for real.
You sound like it.
Yes.
You definitely have the sound. So what song would you want to go into next? And then when we come back, we're going to let them know where to get your music, how they can download it, how to find you on the Instagram.
We're going to the next one that look easy, man. You trying to make it look easier around here,
What's up, 100 Rounds on the live feeds? I see you.
Yeah, shout out to King Hot.
Kiki, are you riding? King Hot, that's my guy.
King Hot, yes.
That's my guy from the DBs.
Yes, and RB3 Sneak, man.
Nice.
Yes,
Lady in Pink is tuned in. Shout out Lady in Pink. 707 as well.
Yes, really
Connected
shout out to
Radio.
Her.
Let's give a big shout out to the sponsors real quick. Go There Magazine, Boss Lady Products, Nails by Cree, of course. Motherfucking Chicken Hill is definitely in the building tonight. Get Dough Distribution. We got Blue Lamp is always a big sponsor of this program. 360 Radio itself. God damn it, Katie McYee is a big sponsor. Forever Young Entertainment pays some of these bills too.
You better know it.
Let's go into that Look Easy, because he makes it look easy.
These niggas can't move like me. Easy, believe me, I'm losing my stack when they see me. Tell my mama it's big houses, we make it on TV. I'ma make it look easy. I'm losing my stack when these nerds niggas see me. I'ma make it on TV. I'm losing my stack when the nerds niggas see me. I'ma make it look easy.
We just chicken and you know we gotta get it. They be in the kitchen cooking up and whipping up the chicken Glock with the cinder. Bobo with me, know he trippin'. Tell my youngest keep it gangsta. If you chosen, keep it pimpin'. Yeah. I'm solid in the rock, bitch. When back in my city, I'm dipping through my block, bitch. Slide through K1, holla at the OG. Fired up some OG. Told him I got a 9-piece. Little bitch keep buzzing me. Texting like she want me. You gotta come correctly in the orderly to fuck with me. I'm boss around this motherfucker standing if you choose to me. Tap in with a real one, quit all that faggot fuckery, bitch.
Easy, believe me, I'm losing my stack when they see me. Tell my mama it's big houses, we make it on TV. I'ma make it look easy. I'm losing my stack when these nerds niggas see me. I'ma make it on TV. I'm losing my stack.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'ma make it look easy.
Hold up, everybody, bow your head. I'm the trap god, hallelujah, amen. I got the stick on me, niggas gon' learn something. They don't call me hot for nothing, I burn something. I keep it lit, I got the bag and it's oversized. I'm making niggas strip I get to blowing on them suckers like a ceiling fan. But I'm a trapper, I'm really about to check. If it's money over there, I really go and check. If a hoe with me, she really doing some work. I don't do it for Snapchat, I'm balling out in person. A bad yellow bitch with me, call her hoe Lala. Chopper with the drum still dripping off a rah-rah. These ain't Reebok, dummy, these Balenciaga. Red stripe, them the pants, I paid the band for these joggers.
Seen it on the Instagram, Inf
Good
gang.
looking, good looking.
Hey, you know what's crazy is literally though, Hot and Work were like one of the very first interviews I ever did over a decade ago.
Is that right?
They were one of my very, very first interviews I ever did. I had a studio at Amina Labs. It was KUMS FM. It was J Synth, me.
Okay.
And all the hitters from SAC really started early, and Hot and Work came in, and I don't know. I mean, you know them, so you know they come like 30 deep when they roll out. And it's like Amina's like a tiny ass studio. Jay and Tell's like, what the fuck, bruh? You know, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, I'm just a brand new radio host. You know, Giants and Elephants Radio. Please, I want these hot guys to stay here though. So let's just keep them in the building. He's like, I don't give a fuck what y'all want. You know, like so. Hot and Work came in. They brought all their peoples. We were drinking. We were playing Twister and shit. And suddenly the server just goes down, crashes. We had too many people listening to the stream. We didn't have a strong enough stream. Like they had that many followers. So I was like, y'all broke the radio. You know, so super dope way to meet the DBs, the Dirty Boys. I had never really fucked with them.
Real V-Town boys right there.
But now it's like we still keep up with each other. Like I was at Work Dirty's record release. You know, Hot. I don't see him that much, but when he's here, I definitely tap in with him.
Me and Work just did we just did something. Me working drywall. My bro right here. We just did a nice cut. We for to put out on the on something that me and him got coming out.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what are these tracks off of? Is it a project?
Yeah, it's off the project. It's on iTunes. It's on all the little.
What's the name of it?
It's called The Infrastructure.
Infrastructure.
You know.
Makes sense. Inf.
Infrastructure.
So that works for me. I can remember that.
No doubt.
As far as how they can find you, how they can find your music, are they just on all digital streaming?
All digital streaming, you know what I mean? And just tap in. Just tap in. DM me anything. If you don't know how to get it, DM me and I'll show you. I'll send you the link.
There is a question from Instagram, and it is, what are you representing to the youth of today? What does your music represent to the youth of today? Like, what are you saying in your music? What do you think it may say to them?
Well, my music's saying, you know, it's really just mob music. You know what I mean? So if you with it's really street music. So it's like the message to the kids is like, stay doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Stay in school. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Make it look easy to it.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean?
And that's basically what everybody's that's how everybody's music is. I think that kids are going to find their lane regardless, and they're going to find the music they like to listen to regardless, because I know when I was a 16-year-old kid, I was listening to some shit that was not appropriate whatsoever. I was from Houston, Texas. That's where I was born. So I was listening to like Scarface, Ghetto Boys, Wayne, P, and my dad was like, what the fuck did I do wrong? You know, like something's wrong with my kid. So I came to Reading. I moved to Reading as a teenager, and that's when I was introduced to the Bay Area music. And I just kind of went hyphy from there. Like I lost shit. I lost it. It all went downhill right from there. Actually uphill, I guess you could say. It went uphill from there, because I certainly have made a name for myself and all this shit. But as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh man, they got their own sound, and it's perfect. It's just perfect. Bay Area music to me. People don't like hanging out with me that aren't from around here, because that's all I play. And they're like, can we listen to some like RJ or Scheme? And I'm like, yeah, we can. But we're going to have to come back to this, because the Bay is like where it is for me. So that's a little bit about myself.
That's what's up.
As far as the future, do you have like live shows, performances, anything
Yeah, we
going
got a
on?
show coming up on the 2nd. I'm going to open up for Mac Mall.
Okay,
you know?
my guy.
You know, on the 2nd up in Frisco at the, what is that, what's that, club called?
What is that?
Matter of fact, I got some tickets right now.
I know where it is.
It's at the Brick and Mortar.
Brick and Mortar. Yeah, I don't miss a Mac
Look, I
Mall
said
show.
Mortar.
See, you're doing pulling a me. That's some shit I
Hey,
would do. Mortar.
Yeah, it's good. Though.
Mortar.
Mortar. There we go. Mortar.
Yeah, Mac's no stranger to this room. He's been here a million times. And when he comes here, he always brings something fun, and we talk about food most of the time. But the Mac Mall show down there, what's the date?
September 2nd.
I probably should be at that. I'm usually at all Mac Mall shows.
Okay,
I am that fanatic. Okay. So what I've been told in this industry is that you need to have at least 5 super fans to be successful. So if you don't have 5 super fans, you need to try to make 5 super fans. But fan, the word fan originates from fanatic, and fanatic means fucking bonkers, right? Like crazy. Yeah. So you want one of those crazy fans. I'm one of those.
Okay.
Right? Like I'm the one in the front, like Mac Mall. Still to this day,
no doubt.
I do the ad libs. I do the fucking. I try to get on the stage. You know, people be talking to me, and I be like, no, leave me alone. You know, I'm
really
a
into
fanatic.
It. Yeah, fanatic in it.
So if y'all are listening out there, which you may be, if you want to be successful in this industry, I am told you are to have 5 super fans because they will pay for the money.
That's a good game. Soak it.
Just saying.
Good
I don't really know who I heard it from. I be saying shit, and I be making shit up too. So maybe that was made up. I don't know. It might be. It sounds good.
It sounded good.
Sounds good as fuck,
man,
right?
It was sold.
But it works though. Even if it was made up, that shit is true. You need to have 5 of those fanatic bitches that are there to buy all the CDs, all the T-shirts, all the hats. Like I'm buying them all.
For sure.
Fuck it. Nobody else is buying them. I'm buying them all. I'm just saying.
Go in.
Right. The future for Inf. Do you have any more projects coming out that are past this infrastructure? You said you're doing one with him.
Me and bro got one coming on me.
What's his name again?
Drywall.
Drywall. See, I almost said drywall, and that wouldn't have been good. Drywall. DROWWOW. Got it. Now I know.
Yeah, me and Drywall got one coming out called Hustlers or Us, so we gonna drop that next month.
Okay.
So we just ain't found the date, but we done. We've been done with the project.
Do you press up hard CDs, or are you just doing streaming right now?
I was pressing up hard copies, but I just been on to the straight live streaming. So I feel like don't nobody use CDs no more. They off the phone. Everything's all digital stuff now.
It's very it's definitely the death of a generation, but it's true. It's true. It is. It's definitely.
Got to get in with the times, you know.
Right. I mean, I've seen a million artists come out of the pen like recently that got these phones in their hands, and they're like, I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know where to start, you know. And I'm like, hey, let me just consult you. There's a small fee. I'm gonna run you right through this game real quick. I live on Instagram. They named me Instagram Live.
That's how it be.
I'm just saying. Do you prefer Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook, or do you do Snapchat?
I would prefer Instagram.
Me too. Everybody loves the gram right now.
Yeah, I would prefer the gram, you know, because it stays up there, you know, if you post it, you know what I mean?
Right.
But, you know, to the Snap, it goes off and on.
I could never get into Snap. And I never give my phone number out anymore. I only say DM me.
Hit me in the DM.
People will really be like, let me get your direct line. And I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
DM me.
And you looking at me right now if you got something to say.
Right. And
DM me.
If I want to answer you, I can. And if I don't want to answer you, I won't.
You should know what it is.
But phone calls are like, ugh. I mean, I'll talk on the phone, but I don't really like to anymore. And texting is...
I think that's what females like to do. They'd rather text.
Text is something crazy. Man, I've had whole ass relationships on text messages.
I think men like to call.
Yeah.
They want to call and FaceTime. Yeah. We want to see you.
This motherfucker right here.
Yeah, we want to talk to you.
He's a gamey ass motherfucker. That's why.
I get the number.
Yeah.
Give me that number.
Hello?
Russell Ruthless over there. Mr. Ruthless
Cut
is
to the chase.
no fucking heart over there. Ghetto distribution. Yes, I know.
For real.
I know what y'all motherfuckers are saying. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You certainly don't want to walk up to something that you ain't expecting, man, because it'll happen. Oh, yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. Do you have any horror stories, any internet horror stories, like, or you can't speak on them or what? I have plenty of them. Because people love to send me dictures for some reason, and I'm like, do not send me a picture of that dick. I did not ask for it.
They steady try to get him to make me send them. I told him that's not my job.
You have to understand the screenshot nation we live in right now.
It's not my job to do nothing like that.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
Then you got something in your file on me. No.
Right.
No.
Right. And that is a form of snitching. Screenshotting is a form of snitching. It really is. I mean, I've screenshotted shit before, but I've never used it.
Oh, they go screenshot that.
Right.
For sure.
Get this motherfucker's
They gonna try
last
to double
song.
screenshot it, double take it.
What is the last song you have, sir?
Yeah, it's called Hot One. Yeah, that's the one the video I just dropped with me, Dry Wild, and my little youngin' Polo Joe.
Who does your videos?
SSE, Solid Shot Films.
Okay.
Shout out to them, my youngins, man.
Well, we're supposed to have Hooker Boy Films in the building right now.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's on his way, supposedly.
I needed something else.
We'll
I need
see.
another line.
Yeah, he's the line. He is the line.
I need another line.
So Hot Ones, this is Infamous Mackin, 707 in the building. Let's run this out.
My niggas call shots. Mob affiliated, fuck a cop, we pushing cock. As a youth, I was pushing them rocks like Nino Brown. Niggas who act like G Money, we smash on him. Wrap him up like a mummy, put him up in the trunk, then pour rats on him. Block boys, stick to the script and cop toys. And pop all them suckers against us with chop toys. Block noise, that's what you hear before you feel the pain from AK. Then leave you leaking and stinking in the rain. Every day I stay bossed up, tossing it up, come and fuck with us. I guarantee you get your paper up and bubble up. The baddest bitches will come and want you to fuck, but we sit on hoes to the track to go nut. I keep it pimpin', nigga. Yeah, I got my mind right, like give me the mic and I bet I flame spit all night. I been pay my dues, now it's my turn to shine like Jews and understand. These suckers gon' hate and I'm gon' slide through. Uh-oh, we finna catch another body. Swerving in they section when it's time to catch a homie. Lately, I've been OT with these hot ones, nigga. Dick poking, hell now, we ain't boxing, nigga. Do a skip, mask up, it get toxic, nigga. Hard body ain't no folding or no flopping, nigga. If I'm slide, guaranteed that I'ma drop me a nigga. We poppin' that nigga, sneak this shit, we dropping that nigga. Then this man know that I dropped me one. Fell in love with this G-man, had to cop me one. Cookies got my mind in a different state. Hit him up, ask that boy how the missiles taste. Big 4 Nick knock a nigga off his feet. 40 knock hard like a 808 beat. See me racing to the money like a track meet. It get cold in this field, so I pack heat. Look, see what you niggas really wanna do when you get caught up in that jam. It's gon' show the real you. Not allowed at home base cause your ass told the truth. You not allowed in your hood cause your ass told the truth. I know a couple shotters who ain't Jamaican. Still tripping over 2, we got that car that he ain't making. Baby, this is who I am, you gotta face it. Can't disappoint my baby, so I know I gotta make it. Uh-oh, we finna catch another body. Swerving in they section when it's time to catch a homie. Lately, I've been OT with these hot ones, nigga. Dick poking, hell now, we ain't boxing, nigga. Do a skip, mask up, it get toxic, nigga. Hard body ain't no folding or no flopping, nigga. If I'm sliding, guaranteed that I'ma drop me a nigga. We poppin' that nigga, sneak this, and we dropping that nigga.
It's hollow ones every day where I'm from. Ain't no box around here, they sliding up with drums. Man down, Carter emblems, that bitch nigga done. Social media, fake gangsta, Carter lack with no gun. Get your money up, nigga, you ain't fucking with me. How you funkin' broken, think you gon' score on me? It's all fun and games until a nigga dead in the streets. Now you suckers on the ground, postin' rest in peace. Uh-oh, my young get caught another body. Where I come from, we don't tell nobody. Every little nigga went down for the homie. Bouncing out with sticks, fully loaded like the Tommies. I'm from them trenches where the murder rate is up, pussy. I keep it on me just in case a sucker try to do me. Shootouts, looking like a Hollywood movie. 4-5, spraying like a motherfucking Uzi.
Uh-oh, we finna catch another body. Swerving in they section when it's time to catch a homie. Lately, I've been OT with these hot ones, nigga. Dick poking, hell nah, we ain't boxing, nigga. Do a skip, mask up, it get toxic, nigga. Hard body ain't no folding or no flopping, nigga. If I'm sliding, guaranteed that I'ma drop me a nigga. We poppin' that nigga, sneak this, then we dropping that
where'd you
nigga.
find this?
Right? You like that? Nice. Well, I officially feel like I have Max on here in the building now. Your voice just sounds so much like him.
Boy.
It's crazy. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, we certified.
We're going to take some pictures now with Peter Parker. What do you want to tell the world before you get off the air?
Man, I want to tell the world, man, go in there and blog on right now and get that infrastructure, man, and be looking out for that Hustlers R Us, man. Next month, and you know we got a show coming up on the 2nd in San Francisco.
Brick and mortar.
I sure wasn't gonna say it right there, so I was gonna let her kick it in. You know, I'm gonna just tell you we got a show in the city. You figure it out. But I'm gonna leave some tickets for her. You know, you want to come mess around with the infamous Mackie? Come on. Come party, man. Let's do it. We're going to do it real live, man. Real big, man.
We'll definitely be spinning the singles. They're yanking, so we got them in the database now. This is the man to know right here on the Wheels of Steel.
Okay.
DJ Russ.
Okay. Yes, man.
Ran the Heat Monsters in the building. All of our guests are here.
Yeah. Shout out to the 360, man.
That's what's up.
Guy, man,
yes,
you know?
That's what's up. So we're gonna go into some maybe do one like filler song, and then we'll do some So Vicious. So Vicious is already here too, you guys. Anybody who wants to hear a dope female MC, this bitch goes crazy. And I mean that in all due respect. She knows that. And Foots the Beast from Livewire's here too. So y'all keep your ears to the speakers. Thanks you guys for coming. You're welcome to come back any Monday night you're in town. Just hit me, just slide. You know where I'm at. I'm up here functioning and shit.
I'm tapping in.
Bring my motherfucking friend Mac Arthur.
I'm gonna bring us crazy.
Because he will be like, shut up! You know her?
He probably gonna tap in as soon as I get in the car anyway.
He's like, you know her, we're going to take some pictures on that wall.
Yeah. Pleasure, man. Good looking, bro. Pleasure, man.
Nigga try me, stay still, don't move, and them rollers get behind me. Ride dirty with Hanky, ain't no nigga gon' spank me. But it thank me for that pass, my youngest was on your ass. Nigga bounce up when it's time to. Let a nigga try me, stay still, don't move, and them rollers get behind me. Ride dirty with Hanky, ain't no nigga gon' spank me. But it thank me for that pass, my youngest was on your ass. We bopped on the spot, hit him with that boop bop. Dreadlocks for I rock, little bitch on my jock. Money flowing non-stop, gotta get to it, ASAPolis. Bagging up these packages, Cynthia, Indianapolis. Savages in my circle. I don't fuck with no soft niggas. Took a loss like a boss. Still outside tryna off niggas. Died when he got hit. Shots made his face lift, but take a risk for that body. About to be a few in that shotty. Fear God, no sucker. R.I.P. to my brother. Same father, same mother. Growing up, share covers. Young niggas tryna act hard. Chest blows in the backyard. Pull his card if he bluffing. We fight, nigga, no fussing. Bustin' when this gun play, bust a bitch. Wrong way, SK in the back. About to let that brother tap. Now I sit back and relax. It's show turn, don't fold. Cause the 4 niggas was bold. Better stick to the code. Bounce up when it's time to. Let a nigga try me. Stay still, don't move. And them rollers get behind me. Ride dirty with Hanky. Ain't no nigga gon' spank me. But it thank me for that pass. My youngest was on your ass. Nigga, bounce up when it's time to. Let a nigga try me. Stay still, don't move. And them rollers get behind me. Ride dirty with Hanky. Ain't no nigga gon' spank me. But it thank me for that pass. My youngest was on your ass. Bounce up when it's time to. Stay still, don't move. Ride dirty with Hanky. Ain't no nigga gon' spank me. But it thank me for that pass. My youngest was on your ass. Nigga, bounce up when it's time to. Stay still, don't move. Ride dirty with Hanky. Ain't no nigga gon' spank me. But it thank me for that pass. My youngest was on your ass, nigga.
So motherfucking vicious. Under construction. These hoes won't slow down, they on some dumb shit. Fucking around these clowns, they on some hoe shit. And I ain't sweating these hounds, I'm on some mo shit. Fuck shit, my life under construction. These hoes won't slow down, they on some dumb shit. Fucking around these clowns, they on some hoe shit. And I ain't sweating these hounds, I'm on some mo shit. Fuck shit, my life under construction. Pop 1, pop 2, medicated. Floating around through this motherfucker elevated. Trap dollar, work dollar, get it how I live. Adapt to any situation, that's just how it is. I'm running circles around these bitches, man, I'm looping hoes. I got your bitch wanna do me, I ain't fruity though. Keep fucking with them pennies, I'm a pot of gold. Bitch, you looking at a queen, find your own throne. I'm trying to make it out the hood so I can live good. They'll gotta see me fold, but this hand good. Living, learning, bridging, burning, either win or lose. I ain't fucking with them niggas, I ain't getting used. The hate get real when you on the rise. Friends come and friends go, that's the way of life. You reap what you sow, act a game god. Live wrong or live right, nigga, you decide. These hoes won't slow down, they on some dumb shit. Fucking around these clowns, they on some hoe shit. And I ain't sweating these hounds, I'm on some mo shit. Fuck shit, my life under construction. These hoes won't slow down, they on some dumb shit. Fucking around these clowns, they on some hoe shit. And I ain't sweating these hounds, I'm on some mo shit. Fuck shit, my life under construction. Pop 3, pop 4. Medicated, floating around through this motherfucker elevated. Going hard in the paint, I'm an animal. Picking out these niggas' brains like I'm Hannibal. My only number one goal is to prosper. To let my daughter see me fail, not an option. I did some shit that I wish I could take back. I'm just waiting on that karma, state facts. I'm just a regular bad little boss bitch. I'm the type that wanna stunt what it costs, bitch. Living life took some L's, now my game switch. I don't fuck with fake hoes, no language. I keep my head to the sky, stay prayed up. You ain't talking to the Lord, you need to hang up. I'm just trying to get rich, fuck famous. Stay out them cold streets, it get dangerous. These hoes won't slow down, they on some dumb shit. Fucking around these clowns, they on some hoe shit. And I ain't sweating these hounds, I'm on some mo shit. Fuck shit, my life under construction. These hoes won't slow down, they on some dumb shit. Fucking around these clowns, they on some hoe shit. And I ain't sweating these hounds, I'm on some mo shit. Fuck shit, my life under construction.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Russell Ruthless. I gave you that. That's the Yeeeeeee area shit. You know, I'll be hooking this dude up. His fucking playlists are sickening. Fucking talk about quarantine, man. You know what's crazy is somebody that I know says the word quarantine, but they've been saying it all wrong for like the whole time I've ever known them. So I thought they were saying court team. And I thought they were talking about like a full court press team, like a basketball game. But they were saying quarantine the whole time. Go figure. You know who you are. So we got So Vicious in the building.
Yo.
I see Foots, you came with her. Foots the Beast.
Of course.
Live Wire in the building. Live Wire. You know, I started with Stalin. Like Giants and Elephants was my first radio station. So, big fan. Big fan. So Vicious. Let them know who you are, where you're from, what do you represent. Those are the first 3 questions, and then we'll just shoot the shit.
I am so motherfucking vicious. I'm repping Frisco, Hunters Point, to be exact.
Okay.
You feel me?
HP in the building.
HP in the building. What else you asked me?
So that's why you have to be so vicious.
Right, period.
You're from a vicious hood.
Definitely. Born and raised.
How do you feel like it is out there being a female out of HP at being a rap artist? Do you feel like you have an advantage or a disadvantage, or do you feel like is there a lot of competition in HP?
Nah, actually, I am the only female rapper really like to come out of the point. You feel me?
Right.
So I feel
you're right,
because
I really can't think of anybody else.
Like consistent. I want to say the only female rapper, but like consistent, really staying, working and moving, and you know, repping.
How long you been doing it?
I've been doing it for a while, 10+ years.
Okay, 10 plus
years.
I'm just saying, that's a long time, man.
Yeah,
that's why you sound like groomed like you do, because you've been doing it for a long time.
Definitely, I take my craft serious. So.
What do you? What's your music primarily about? What do you talk about?
Just life, just everything I've been through, real shit I see.
Right.
Just stuff that's on my mind.
Right. And do you, as far as your beats go, do you go through specific people, or do you try different beat makers out?
I try different beat makers out. My last album, not under construction, but Couples Therapy, I mainly work with Money Always.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he produced most of my tracks. My first top single was produced by TC, legendary TC.
Oh.
You know, 11-5.
11-5 in the motherfucking house.
Right. But lately I just been, you know, a lot of beach tracks.
Yeah.
I just been trying to find people, you know, even up and coming.
Are you looking for beats?
Definitely, all the time.
I got somebody who owes me one out there.
Okay.
That I'll shoot your way because I feel you're worthy of it.
That's what's up.
Big Rig slapped. You ever heard of him?
Oh yeah, definitely. I did his all female. He just did an all female challenge.
He owes me a beat. So
okay.
I'm gonna shoot it your way. Big Rig, you heard that? Green Eyes gonna miss ya. I'm gonna give that beat to So Vicious. So we do a lot of trading around here in the Yee area. That's Peter Parker on the camera. Russ Ruthless right there on the motherfucking boards. We got Justin Z back there on the boards as well. That's my bro for show. Eddie Z is not here, but he is here in spirit. And make sure y'all get out there to Lost on Main in Chico on September 5th for the OMBPZ after party. Eddie Z is in the building. This weekend is the Mr. Fab Backpack Drive in Oakland. I want to make sure everybody knows to get down there for that. That's Sunday afternoon. We just did a big successful backpack drive in Vallejo Sunday as well. So anything you can do to give back to the kids, please do so. I do have 4 tickets to that infamous Mackin Show at Brick and Mortar in San Francisco.
Brick and Mortar.
I know. I said it the wrong way.
From the city. You know.
Right. You know what it's how it's said. Brick and Mortar. So Brick and Mortar at Mac Mall is going to be there. It's going to be infamous Mackin, and I'm sure there's a few other openers too. So I have 4 tickets for that. If anybody wants to call in and win those or to hit me in the DM, they can win those as well. So you guys have always been rocking together, you and Foots?
Sisters, yeah, definitely.
Music wise?
Before the music.
Before the music,
yeah,
okay. So Foots, do you mind me asking you a little bit about you? Nah. How long you been doing it? I know you got a foot in the game too, no pun intended on that.
Yeah, not long. I feel like a rookie on some Drake shit.
Well, I would say 10 years for you too, right?
I feel like a rookie though.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's good. That means you got movement and growth.
Yeah, longevity.
Right. So, what do you think? Who would you say inspired you the most when you were coming up musically? Who'd you listen to?
Like as a kid or?
Yeah, teenager. Like who made you want to do what you do? What knocked? What slapped and was like, oh man, I want to do that.
Juice.
Right. Juice was like one of my first bosses.
Coming up, the stylings, it was a lot of them. The bullies with fullies, the mob figures, the jackers. It's
right.
A lot
Rest
of
in
them
peace.
That feel me? So the Bay Area, basically, like all I listened to was bass.
Me too. Yeah.
Like the radio really turned me off because it was too commercialized,
right.
And especially how the shit is now. So
I kind of get ostracized for that because I only play Bay Area music, and everybody's like, "Bitch, there is other cities out here."
Yeah, we respect the other cities, but we got our own.
Our
culture.
shit sounds better. Sorry.
I ain't even gonna put it. We got our own culture out here.
Right, the Bay Area.
Where we from, man?
I'm just saying, Mick Yee. That's what that shit is all about.
Nah.
That's how I started in this game. So I know I've seen you guys at a few of the by the pound like workshops. I know you take it seriously. You're out there trying to soak in the knowledge, and you're actually utilizing these tools the way they're supposed to be utilized. So hats off to you. Salute to you. We definitely appreciate it because when we get together and do these music workshops, it's like I hardly say and want to call myself anybody that can tell anybody else how to do their shit. Like I'm barely knowing how to do my shit, but I will definitely give words of advice on how I do my shit, and if it helps, then it helps. But I would say that that's the first start is knowing that you can always soak something up out of something. Right. Right.
No matter what, you're not too big to do shit.
So we're gonna go into another song from you, So Vicious. So we have
the whole rap project actually.
We do? Yeah. So what would you like to play next?
You could play How Do You Want It? That's featuring Foots and Vidal.
Okay.
We got Legion on the producing
Legion of Doom.
Yes, it's a video.
We're no strangers to the LOD. We play them a lot around here. We have a lot of people that fuck with them. So.
Yes.
So we'll go ahead and run that in now, Russ Ruthless.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
How do you want it? How does it feel? I'ma beat it up. How you coming right back on for real? How do you want it? How does it feel? I'ma beat it up. How you coming right back on for real?
I want it in the worst way. Got me feeling like a knock on the first date all day. Foreplay, let me pull my panties to the side. Get ready for the dive, slip and slide. Whoa, I get to riding deep like I'm riding a beat. Put the sergeant to sleep, stay deep, keep your soldier at attention. These other niggas falling short, falling out, did I mention? Listen, we rockin' slow with the motion. You beatin' rockin' the boat, got me drippin' and open while we zoning and coasting. Safe spaces on focus, got you coming back for more for a taste of this love potion.
How do you want it? How does it feel? I'ma beat it up, beat it up. How you coming right back on for real? How do you want it? How does it feel? I'ma beat it up, beat it up. How you coming right back on for real?
How you want me to start? We can make love up under the sun until it gets dark. Or I'll beat that pussy up in the back of a lark. Have you coming right back, cause I eat like a shark. Or we can head to the beach and just chill and relax. I'll fuck you on the sun while you scratch on my back. Got you breathing hella hard like an asthma attack. I'ma whisper in your ear while I pull on your track. Breaking your back, up and down just like a jack. And I ain't gonna stop coming cause I'm loving this shit. Damn girl, I'm loving the way you putting it on me. Got me feeling like Luke, cause me so horny.
How do you want it? How does it feel? I'ma beat it up, beat it up. How you coming right back on for real? How do you want it? How does it feel? I'ma beat it up, beat it up. How you coming right back on for real?
They make all dope slaps. Like that shit right there, that's a classic party song right there. It's like you can see anybody getting down to that in a party. Like I want to say that. I'm just saying the hoe in me just really summoned the inner hoe in me. That made me want to be a hoe again, you know. I put it down for a while, but I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just playing. No, I'm not. But I am, but I'm not. So, is there any live shows coming up for you? That's what I needed to ask.
Yes, definitely.
I saw that. You're going to be in Miami, Florida.
Yeah, Miami Live. Yeah, we got that coming up.
How'd you get hooked up with that?
Just they reached out to me and wanted us to come out there.
Okay.
So it's looking good. That's a good look.
Well, fuck yeah, it is. Make sure you get plenty of footage of that because we need to show everybody what you guys are doing. Like that's the goal. I was complaining one time because I was like, why doesn't Sacramento ever book me to host shows? The Bay Area does. Right. Well, they're like, well, you don't want your own city to book you. You want to be in other cities. Get out of your own region. Fuck it. Yeah. Don't get mad. Get glad.
It's sad that your own region really don't show you love till you go somewhere else. And
then they're like, oh, I fucked that up.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Right. Where? When? Right.
Right. Exactly.
People be low key supporting. Like
in case you blow.
Right.
Just in case. Yeah. Just in case. And that's kind of how I run my whole Instagram life is like, that's a lot of my Instagram followers are those just in casers. Like, oh, she's looking like she might pull that off. Right. Exactly.
Be like so I could say I supported the whole way.
Right. What's the next album for you? What's the next project for you guys?
I'm working on my project called Vish. It's gonna be like an EP. I'm trying to put that together.
Okay.
New singles I've been dropping, the Sex Faces and the Don't Pass Go. I got some secret dope features on there. So I'm trying to, that's what I'm working on. Trying to get ready.
Wonderful, Vish.
Drop that at the end of the year.
So that'll be coming at the end of the year.
For sure.
We'll definitely get Foots in here to do his own interview. So now you know where we're at. Make sure you spread the word. And anytime you're down here on a Monday night, slide through. I know you're not from here, but if you ever come here this way, you know, I'm here every Monday night. We play exclusive shit every Monday night. We still got one more guest left. Ren from the Doja Click is in the building. He's going to be coming up real soon, right after you guys. Oh, I know.
Definitely.
This is kind of like I said, this is where I started Giants and Elephants Radio. I was the first... I was a PR assistant for Juice. That's how I started. And then I became the Get Paid VP. So, and then when Killa Keith passed away, rest in peace to Killa Keith, You know, I took over a lot of the With the Shit program too. So it was like, that's my history right there. I ain't really just, nobody knows all the shit I've done. You know, it's like, right, I've been here a long time. And I dug my fucking feet in and was like, I ain't going nowhere. You know, like, period. Seriously. So I've seen people that aren't even here anymore through the fucking fire, right? You gotta be persistent.
That's why I got Lil Ghetto Boy 2 coming soon.
Nice, let him know.
Dropping real soon, man. I got a bunch of features on there. Burner, Jay Stylin', the Shady Nates, you know, we ain't playing.
Right, we love Shady.
Yeah, me and Vicious working on our project. Hopefully we get a date soon.
Shady debuted one of his songs here. Shady debuted Chevy Riding here.
Yeah, my brother, man, that boy stay with
Yeah, he
man.
debuted Chevy Riding up here.
Pages dropped G's to Gents too, man.
Yep.
You gotta go check that out, man.
Joseph was just up here a couple months ago.
Man, go get Tears of Joy too.
Yes, Stalin's overdue in here. I'm gonna yell at you until you fucking come, Stalin. We used to hang around together. Remember Stalin on the radio? Remember? Right. Oh, I know. I know. And most of my guests actually have kids and lives, so that's really hard to get here on a Monday night. And that's kind of why Ren hasn't been able to get here. He's like, you know, we got kids and shit, you know, like jobs and shit, you know, like even, it may not even be jobs, but a lot of it is kids. Right, the kids. Well, Katie loves the kids. They can't come here, though. I mean, they could, but they may get a little corrupted. We don't want to do all that.
My boy DJ Eddie Z, man, I said what's
Eddie
up,
Z, you hear him, Eddie Z? That's his. That's the next generation, right? That's his brother. That's his brother. That's the third right there. That's not a family member, but that was he mentored him. So yeah, that's definitely Russ Ruthless, right? Yeah, Eddie is a one of a kind person. One of a kind person. He's a very, very genuine person. Yeah. Definitely dope. That's why I'm glad I fell in with him and rocked with him on this, because it's stuck. So what's the last song you want to go into, Vish? Vish? I'm calling you nicknames and shit.
You know, you said you didn't get the Sex Faces or the.
It came through as a text edit instead of MP3, so I couldn't pull it. But we got the whole project if you want to just run it for me.
Let's do The Long Way.
You have that, Russ?
Yep.
The Long Way. Who's the beat on that?
And Beats produced that.
Okay.
And Beats, though, he from out here, man. I linked up with that guy a few years ago, and he been on all my projects since
since Beauty and the Beast.
Let them know where to find you guys on the gram, on Facebook, all the social sites right now, and then we're gonna go take some pictures.
At So Vicious 415, all social media. That's Instagram, Twitter, So Vicious on Facebook, everything So Vicious, YouTube. You could find me on iTunes, all digital streaming sites.
Who encouraged you when you were listening to music?
When I grew up, honestly, I was more kind of mainstream. Of course, Bay Area artists, but I really was influenced by Kim.
Yeah.
Lil' Kim.
You can
Biggie,
tell, though.
Pac.
It's definitely there. Yeah.
Yeah, the Brat.
You can
Queen
tell. I
Latifah.
can kind of hear your East Coast influence. Like,
kinda
it's
like,
a little
yeah.
different.
You can hear her catalog and then the way her delivery is.
It's just a little different than what I've heard from Bay Area female. Right. Just a tiny bit different, but it's dope. That's why it's unique. It's original.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of let me just tell you, between One World and Jeff from By the Pound,
Right.
I got my fucking notifications today. I usually have some pretty dope notifications, but them motherfuckers were yanking today.
Right.
They had my shit on
appreciate it.
black.
Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to
Yes,
C's.
they're
One
like,
World.
oh my God, one of the best in the fucking state. And I'm like, yes, I know. It's overdue,
Right,
you know.
right.
So
I'm on social medias too, man.
Foots with a Z.
Foots with a Z _Livewire. Foots the Beats on any other network, you know, Twitter and shit.
I like how you're able to use the emoji with your feet when you put your name down, because your feet are walking.
Yeah, see what they
Super cute. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
What they don't know is my name came from the streets. Most of these guys got rap names. I really got my name genuinely from the streets.
You are actually Foots. You out on your feet.
Really,
Putting in that work. I'm really in the field.
Yeah, really with it.
Really with the shit. I'm with the shit music.
Hey, I want to get one more shout out before I leave,
you're
man.
good,
Shout out to Jay Stylin and shout out to Gary Archer and shout out to Vish.
Hey.
And shout out to MC Key, man.
Hey,
360 Radio. We in the building, man.
Let's spin that out.
Aye. What up, nigga? Huh? Flood. Vicious, what up? Let me talk to him though. Nigga, I'm a man. That nigga just mad, I'm fucking on this tenderoni. She just left about the jeweler, got me that new rollie. You claim her like she yours, but she do everything for me. You an internet nigga, and your lifestyle corny. You always come around with them fraud ass stories. You always come around with them basic ass whips. Just a basic ass nigga, keep a basic ass bitch. With your basic ass flows, getting basic ass chips. Hard candy, gymnastics, how I make that shit flip. I'm a real one where I'm from, I ain't never had to set hop. I'm good in every hood, bitch, I can get your neck pop. Red dot, headshot, yellow tape on the scene, he made it, nigga, guess not. Niggas ain't gon' stress loud, I keep it all day. I've been flooding since a youngin', you don't rock the long way, bitch. If you a hatin' on the under ass nigga, I don't fuck with you the long way. I'm too busy out here making up stories, I've been getting money all day. So I can't fuck with you the long way. I don't fuck with you the long way. I can't fuck with you the long way. I don't fuck with you the long way.
I can't fuck with these lame ass bitches. Trout cock mouth shade tree ass bitches. It's sickening. These broke bitches disgust me. Instead of trying to get a buck, they discuss me. It's RG, I'm too swift for these hoes, please. I'm busting moves, setting play for my young seed. I'm on lead. These crumb snatchers steady on knees. Me hate, I'm on great. No need. I'm too seasoned. Can't let a fraud in my region. My only reason I got game, bitch, is flood season. I come through, have your nigga like ooh. Your nose in the air, all mad like who? I do the do, you can't fuck with the queen. I move too mean, I'm on go, all green, pay attention. See what you been missing. These fakes all fiction, so I keep a long distance.
If you a hatin' on the under ass nigga, I don't fuck with you the long way. I'm too busy out here making up stories, I've been getting money all day. So I can't fuck with you the long way. I don't fuck with you the long way. I can't fuck with you the long way. I don't fuck with you the long way. Yeah. I don't fuck with you the long way. Everything for me.
With a cute face, I really push a hard line, but females I do not chase. I'm trying to find your face like a PO with a new case. I'm speeding up to catch you, but it seems like a foot race. Just in case you thought I forgot about the head and cock, I like the way you moving when I'm touching on your G-spot. Meet me on the weed block where niggas pushing peas, man. And make sure you don't forget to bring a couple G's, man. It must have been a lesson like the last time you was stressing. Shedding hella tears, slapping Usher's confession. I only make suggestions, I think love's a blessing. And I hate to see you in your feelings dealing with depression. Rule number one is don't get caught up being number two, cause all the dirt you doing, karma's gonna wanna fuck you too. Probably wanna suck you too and bust about another two, then pass you to the homies so they can see what that McMuffin do. I knew that you was mad the way you exited the pad, running through my phone ready to scratch up that jag. Gucci handbags getting packed up so fast, but you dropped all that shit when I start rubbing on that ass. I ain't the one to brag, but my bitch be looking bad, and she turn me on a little more when she be looking mad. I ain't the one to brag, but my bitch be looking bad, and she turn me on a little more when she be looking mad.
Daddy, you looking too good. I'm trying to get to know you. If I could, what's good? Let me holler at you. Shoot the shit for a minute, throw some knowledge at you. A sexy hood boss nigga with a lot of style. To find a nigga like you might take a while. So I'm on your line hard like an Android. I'm trying to set you up and down, make your toes curl. give you what you need, baby, make your blood boil. I aim to please, never tease you in bitch world. Back it up for me, daddy, put it in reverse. Eat it up, beat it up till the kitty hurt. Love, sweat, bone flex, straight sexing. You wasn't ready for the vicious lesson session. You feel the super soak, instant erection. Automatic sprung, obsession. Chocolate skin, smooth grin, swag on attack. I'm loving how you got them dreads ready to the back. I'm never telling lies, I stay facts. Give me what you got, I need all that. We both on, we both grown, so we both moan. Never kiss and tell, we all alone. Anytime you need it, baby, hit my cell phone. Head game so vicious, mind blown.
When I pull up in this Chevy, yeah, them niggas better duck. Yeah, I trusted a motherfucker, but they will get wetted up. Me and Ren from the old school, spicy like some soul food. You bitches about to blow, dude. You don't know the code. Ooh, y'all really don't know the cost. You motherfuckers happy cause the Cowboys lost. That's petty. I'm armed and deadly. I got verses. Pop the motherfucker, then chicken go get the hearses. What's worse is, you don't even know it. I got the 4/5 and a mask on. You don't even notice. I go shit, I go A. Y'all niggas don't think straight, I'm off the 08. And nigga, I got that gold face. Gang, I live like I'm late. All about my pace, and I'm all about my grapes. Wait.
10 for 5, hold it for 10.
Hey, nigga, you come in my hood thinking the flavor's all good? What? Hey, it ain't safe. Oh man, you'll get popped right in the melon. And I won't be smelling, it ain't safe. Yeah, me and Rim, we take over this shit. We've been taking over this shit. It ain't safe. You know what it is, nigga.
Yeah. Premeditated motherfuckers. Where the fuck you from, man? Rep that shit. I'm from Northern Cali, man. West up. West side. Wherever you from, rep that shit. Don't be afraid to rep that shit. Biatch. I'm from Northern Cali and we gone off loudly. Blowing big bomb and we rep it proudly. We say the word hell is raining game, I tell ya. No need for an umbrella. If you got it, they gon' smell ya. Where Pac learned the game, Mac Dre was Cali living short. Got everybody saying, BS when we spittin'. Where they hustle hard for muscle cars. Living life like rap stars. 808 mob shit. Make the trunk slap hard. Off that bow low gas chamber. Knocking from Sac to Stockton to the Bay is popping. The whole industry jockey. But never showed love. They took language from Earl 40 and never gave it up. We refused to lose. After homie Lynch hug, they play a hating us tough. Like yuck and numb. I got more than 5 on it. Let's get down on it. They can hate on Northern Cali, but I don't think that they want it.
Yeah, Northern Cali, Sacramento, Stockton. Yeah, we don't care, my nigga. We will pop it. We dead, my nigga, with the Glock 10.
Black 20, Glock 40.
It'll Stockton. Northern Cali, Sacramento, Stockton. We don't care, my nigga. We will pop it. We dead, my nigga, with the Glock 10.
Black 20, Glock 40.
It'll Stockton.
Gas break, dip to the motherfucking sideshow. Knock you a bitch and make her your side hoe. For what it's worth, I've been late since birth. Survival of the fittest, trying not to get murked. Yeah, they gang bang out here and rep the turf. Just like anywhere else on this earth. I started off on Thunderbird with a Kool-Aid pack and a few Philly blunts with a fat sack. Now I'm rolling up top grade, don't give me no Bama. Now let's get it started like MC Hammer. Northern California got that new wave grammar. You could be a Macaframmer even if you in a slammer. Ahead of our time when it comes to these rhymes. Why you think I named my first album Hard on the Grind? From parking lot flipping to hood back alleys. I'ma always represent Northern motherfucking Cali.
Northern Cali, Sacramento, Stockton. Yeah, we don't care, my nigga. We will pop it. Leave you dead, my nigga, with the Glock 10.
Black 20, Glock 40.
It'll Stockton. Northern Cali, Sacramento, Stockton. We don't care, my nigga. We will pop it. Leave you
dead, my nigga, with the Glock 10.
Glock 20, Glock 40.
Hit a stocking.
Jack the stocking. Modesto rocking. San Jose, San Francisco. Oakland is clocking. Big bread. Vallejo, Pittsburgh, flipping big birds. A whole 831 keeps it doja, you heard? Watsonville, Salinas. Hollister, Gilroy. Knock a motherfucker down with the big noise toys. Oh boy, can't forget Turlock and Tracy. Antioch. Even in Jackson is main. But what about Lodi? Avoid the popo. Always hot boxing when I'm headed to Fresno. Back up to Banos. Fremont and Berkeley. Santa Cruz, EPA gets they motherfucking hands dirty. San Leandro, they stack that green. In a herd down in Hayward, it gets the stream. Everybody wanna live the glamorous life. Rest in peace to the jackal. We gonna wrap this shit.
Yeah. Northern Cali, Sacramento stock, yeah. We don't care, my nigga. We will pop it. Leave you dead, my nigga, with the Glock 10.
Glock 20, Glock 40.
It'll stock in. Northern Cali, Sacramento stock, yeah. We don't care, my nigga. We will pop it. Leave you dead, my nigga, with the Glock 10.
Glock 20, Glock 40.
It'll stock in. Northern Cali, Sacramento stock, yeah. We don't care, my nigga. We will pop it. Leave you dead, my nigga, with the Glock 10.
Glock 20, Glock 40.
It'll stock in. Northern Cali, Sacramento stock, yeah. We don't care, my nigga. We will pop it. Leave you dead, my nigga, with the Glock 10.
Glock 20, Glock 40.
It'll stock.
Ren puts his phone up on FaceTime, right? Or I mean on live. And I put mine on live. And he has 26 viewers already. And I have none. I was going to say one, but there isn't even one yet. I have one. I have one. His is at now 27. Like, goddamn. Right. Ren. What's up? Ren the Heat Monster in the area. Yeah. He's in the Yeeeeeee area. This is the second time for him.
On the soil.
This is a return visitor. So let him know who you are, where you're from, what you represent.
In case you don't know, it's Ren the Heat Monster from a group called Doja Click.
Doja
Click.
Back
from the 90s. I'm a 90s rapper.
Okay. That's the best rappers. Honestly, I think. I'm just saying. That's where all my favorite rappers come from are the 90s.
That's where I come from.
Right. Well, welcome to the Yee area again. Doja Click is 209, so Stockton based, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Stockton based. So you're repping the 209, you're repping the Lodi, you're repping everywhere in the Stockton area. As far as musically, who started you? Who were you influenced by when you were young? Who'd you listen to?
I'm about to show my age on this one, but it's Run DMC.
Run DMC, one of the best to ever do it. I mean, that was one of the best to ever do it.
That's where my inspiration came from. It came from the East Coast because that's what started this shit. So.
Right. So as far as listening to Run DMC and then starting to rap when you were younger, when did you say you was? How old were you when you started? You know, the last interview we did was so high and bumbling, like. We were so loaded. I watched it the other day, and I was like, what the fuck were we even doing? Like, we were just like, ha ha ha, you know. It was fun. It was a great interview to watch. Peabody was there, but I just didn't ask you no questions of no relevance.
I don't even remember.
I don't even think we asked any questions. We were just kicking it, right. So, as far as when you were, like, growing up, when did you start rap? How old were you when you put your first song out?
Okay, when I got serious, you mean?
Right.
I guess around the time when Too Short and NWA came out.
So how old were you? How old were you, do you think?
91, 92, I don't know, 15
16, years old,
yeah.
So a teenager. So as a teenager, you have to have a pretty deep passion to commit to something because, as you know, we just move from one thing to the next at that age. So
you got to reinvent yourself.
Right, every day. Sometimes I do it multiple times a day.
There you go.
So as far as reinvention goes, so you started at 15, 16 years old. Did you ever think you would be rapping with somebody like Brother Lynch Hung?
Never.
Right. I mean, to me, that is like one of the biggest legends in the game.
Bucket list?
Bucket list.
Yep. Put a check on that motherfucker.
Check. Right. When did you start going to Chicken Hill? How did you meet Chicken?
Let's say Hallway Productions, who produces some of my music.
And that's Syph and them as well.
Syph,
right.
Teak, Dijon.
Chocaho, where you at?
They was up there first.
At
and
Chicken.
I guess they was letting them hear like the stuff they did for Ice Cube and Dub C.
Right.
So Chicken turns around and says, "Yeah, that's cool shit, but this is what we grew up off of," and then start playing my shit.
Oh, yours.
Next thing you know, he's like, "Man, he's in the studio working on his album right now." He said, "Prove it, bring him up here." And then ever since then, shit, it was on. He built a studio, shit,
right.
And the rest is history.
That's super dope. That's super dope. Chicken's a really good guy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Chicken Hill.
Chicken Hill. There's many stories we could tell, I'm sure, about the Hill.
Oh yeah.
When
Jack
I
Knights.
went, I took Mac Mall. Mac Mall went up to do a feature.
Shout out Mac Mall.
Right, the Big Cuddy, my best friend, my rapper BFF. He's the guy I call when I'm feeling down and out about my career, because he's like, bitch, if you don't pick yourself up.
Mall's very uplifting.
He is. He's like, you could charge for air, Katie. You know, like, you're tripping. You got to get behind yourself.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So I took Maul up there to meet with Ren to do a little drop feature. I got to see the booths. I got to see Chicken Hill. I got to see the garages. The garages. Super plush up there. Everything is like fucking foreigns, pools. The studio is immaculate, and we had a dope time. So I know when I drove up, Maul was coming up on an ATV up the hill, like, yay! He was on a 4-wheeler. So it was super dope. We had a great time. So I appreciate the what I don't even know the name right now. Hospitality from you, Chicken. Appreciate that. So when you're doing your music up there, that's not your only place you record. You have a booth at your house, right? So you record at home. So that's I'm just saying, this is the type of shit people be on when they've been on it since the 90s. They have their own recording studio at home. Most do. Most serious artists do have a method of recording at their house, because why do you don't want to always go nowhere? You know, like, maybe
sometimes you just want to wake up and make a song.
Do it, right. It's right there in your head, so you got to get it out.
See what Prince did? He built a studio in his house.
In his house. Get it
Same
together.
kind of shit.
Somebody said get it together. Yes, I had to think of the word. I'm sorry about that. I have a whole language and shit. That's still my one viewer. Kiki is riding, and that happens to be Kiki.
Yeah.
And she is riding right
Shout
now.
out KK.
She is riding. So we were just talking about Chicken Hill and kind of how you got familiar with them, and we just came out of Northern Cali. So let them know a little bit about Northern Cali, this song. Like, what's the base of that song? What's the origin? How'd you start? How'd you make that?
Well, shit, we had to represent where we're from. I mean, me and Lynch are doing the album together, 20916. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we had to do one.
And Northern Cali was the one.
Plus, I had to give props to all the cities that,
are in the
us.
area. Right,
Yeah.
right. Get it. I get it.
In this area.
So what song do you want to go into next? What do you think?
We can take a blast to the past.
Okay.
Get up to 209 415. The Bay Area just left the building, San Francisco.
Right, they did, yes.
Let's pay homage.
Which one is it, Ren? 209 415.
415.
Do we have that one?
Oh, yeah.
He said,
Now we know
yeah.
You're like, it's numbers. What's the title?
We didn't even see that.
Right,
I thought it was just untitled. I wrote untitled.
Hey, that could fool you sometimes.
Fucking me and Russ Ruthless are like this.
This is song number 209.
94. Now I get it.
Hurry. What's up, Northern Cali? It's your boy Juice with a motherfucking G. Straight niggas got 415, 209 up in this motherfucker. My nigga San Quinn, in the Doja Clinic. My nigga San Quinn, get down first. Get down like that, though. Hurry.
San Francisco, California, owned it like ammonia. Opponents get devoted and they came with undevoted. If you smoking like an old school engine with no water, my ambitions to get taller than a neighborhood baller. Call us thugs, slinging lugs, jumping for fit, no tick, take no shit, blow shit backwards, just a Mac does. Killers never talk, so I walk alone in my zone. Never tell upon myself, niggas love to see me gone. Not a rare case, bare face assassin, slashing through your area, thrashing and seize with the passion. Shit me got me mashing. All you need is a pitfall, withdraw like withdraw McGraw. Oh, y'all, they not on the flow. It's a robbery, no conspiracies, killing niggas lyrically, pretending these will none of me get destroyed. Code name, baby boy, Frisco, rotten boy, kicking down niggas lower. Once more, saying fuck it with the Motown, niggas got the lay down. From the 415 to the 209, to the 209 to the 415. Many homicides, your niggas ride. From the 415 to the 209, my motherfucking 209 to the 415. Many niggas ride, many homicides. From the 415 to the 209, to the 209 to the 415.
Me and Gerardo, busting out a stolen Eldorado. Got it. Beat the whole team as I pop it. 6 shots, make sure that I shot it. Ain't no trippin', nigga. Slippin' how I call it. My shit beat gangster. I got some gangster shit. I live in the gangster hood. My hood rat, she's a gangster bitch. Banker bitch, nigga. Live my life like Frank Moore. I came through the door. I said it before. Everybody hit the floor before we have a tragedy. The object is to have you before you think of having me. I get loose and saying friend, with you to saying queen. It's all greater later, but right now I got the bend, the corner, cause I'm on a worldwide warrant issue from the state of Northern California.
From the 415 to the 209, to the 209 to the 415. Many homicides, your niggas ride. From the 415 to the 209, to the 415. Many niggas ride, many homicide. From the 415 to the 209, to the 209 to the 415.
I'm sticking move on a trick ass bitch. That's Mr. P, all the way from 209 to 415 Street. Blown off bomb all day, yo. All about my mayo. The east side's down the ride. If you not, you better stay, yo. That's away from the last. EDC with Sam Quinn. Straight lace. GUCE. There's Northern Cali. Leave you buses in the dust. Catch a battle when you silly suckers wanna fuck with us. Get off the nuts. I'ma tell you what, you little marks ain't shit. Loud talking when the fuck go down. I see you split. What the fuck is this? That's why you a trick. Molecules of a bitch. All up in my mix. But you can get A6. A1 perpetrator. Claiming you's a player. Your homie should bank it. For being a fake if I don't take it. Meet your maker. Young Ren. The show killer. Off the A-ball liquor. I might be on a real.
Teddy Jam. Straight A smile. Last but not least, you got that killer from the Frisco part of town. That nigga named Juice. Nigga.
It's got sickness, strapped with a fofo. Bustin' at your dome, with a focus on, we know for gunplay. Leaving niggas in blood stain. My savages that let you have is split your head in the infrared distract. And I imagine I'ma have to smash your punk cat. As I blast with these hollow tips, put it to your nuts and bushes, stick your body dumb and shit. Man, I got it screaming like a bitch. Coming with cannibalistic shit, put rips and hips on juice to demonstrate what a test is. OG's nuts, you feeling the sweat. Hard to penetrate with a pressure, look motherfucking the mob niggas are doing you wrong. Wasn't at your folks with maxes, showing about your funeral. Should've known these fucking with a Frisco lunatic, I can't be tested. Run up on the mob, your people's will be out buying a double breasted. So sagging, toe tagging, putting buses up in the casket. Had an ex who leaving the 4D ambulance, them niggas was scandalous. The murder site, taking your soul, steady dumping. When you live with the devil, nigga don't deal with us, cause we can't trust. Yes, niggas know. From the 415 to the 209. All my niggas locked down. From Quentin to Folsom, Pelican Bay. You know, like that deer. All the sucker free hoods. What's up in Stockton, California? Bitch, Northern Cali. Real shit.
And Ren, what is the name of the song, Ren? He's like, bitch, I just told you what it was. No, Ren. That's a number. We don't have a numbered one.
415-209.
We don't have the number. All we have is an untitled. Bitch, get it
It's
together.
my fault. I sent the MP3 and didn't even say shit.
Get it
I just sent
together.
it.
So somebody on your feed asked if you'd ever done a song with E40.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says.
Man,
That would
40,
be this.
40 rocks with me.
Yup. Right here on my wrist. Yup.
Yep.
I did the yup, the note, the choices. I fuck with 40. 40 don't fuck with me, but I fuck with 40. So eventually I'm going to get him. He thinks I'm a little crazy, but it's okay. It's a passionate crazy.
Well, I seen the retweet of
Right.
the yup and nope.
Yes, he saw it. I know, the tattoo. He saw it. So, Ren, you got your live feed popping. More viewers than I probably have on my whole fucking network at this point in time. So how does it feel to be, I would say you are one of Stockton's most notorious rappers out of your region. I don't know. I almost want to ask, how does that make you feel? Like, do you feel like a mixed celebrity? Because I would feel a little McFamous if I were you.
McFamous. I like
that.
It's
Lightweight famous.
It's a good feeling. I let everyone else say it for me. They call me a legend, so if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Yes, I would agree with
I've
them
been
on
doing
that.
it for many, many moons.
Many,
and
many
I'm still
moons.
here, though.
Yes, that's the
That's the
staying
key.
power. It's the staying power. That's what it is.
Mhm.
You have to be able to stay.
Remember, it's a music business.
Right.
So if you ain't got your business right, you might not last.
Right, exactly. Get all your and nowadays with streaming and everything, it's so easy to put songs out. People
Yeah.
get caught up so easily, and their shit don't belong to them whatsoever.
A million rappers, but not enough mics. Get it right.
Hey, so I know you said you were gonna try and experiment, and you said you wanted to find somebody that was not musically inclined.
That was a joke.
No, I doubt it. I bet you would do this. I bet because you could make some money off of this.
If the hook is catchy, look at the bitch Shama Cow song.
Right. So he would put together a song. You would be a real shitty rapper or singer. Myself, I said I would do it. I volunteered. And then he gets 75% of the profits because more than likely that shit's going to blow because all shitty songs blow right now. Like, that's what pops off is that mumble bullshit, you know? So let's make one and get some money from that shit. That was his.
What do people like? That's what you got to make a song about.
Right.
People
What-
like donuts. You do
People
a
like
song about
donuts.
donuts.
People like drugs. I like drugs, but not the kind that Ren likes. So we won't talk about the drugs anymore.
I just keep it Doja.
Right, he keeps it Doja. He doesn't drink either. I offered him some liquor for his birthday almost. And is not drinking. But that's a good thing. I saw you were celebrating in Frisco.
If I drink again, it's going to be Louis 13.
Oh.
Because that's the last shit I drank.
Oh, that shit has me on my neck if I
So
drink
let's put
that.
it like that.
I see you went out to Frisco this weekend, celebrated.
Mhm.
So had
It's
a
my
good
birthday
time.
weekend, birthday stretch to Wednesday, I guess.
Yes, we love birthdays in the Yee area. I love it. I almost brought you a hat and a little toy to blow on, but I didn't because sometimes people don't wear that shit, and then it ends up sitting in a bag in the next room for like a year.
I'd have presented it.
Here, this is what she got. So, what's the song we're gonna go into next with 40?
Shit. Talking about me, I think. If I sent that one, yeah, I sent it.
Talking about me, and I know Turf is on that too, right?
Shout out Turf Talk.
Turf is due in here. Supposed to have been in this motherfucker.
We'll
He
get him
ain't
in
been
here.
here
We're
yet.
going to get Turf up in here, man. Turf, come up in here when your video drop.
Yeah, please do. So y'all wanted to hear the song with him and 40. It's coming up right now.
Yeah, man. I'm just getting warmed up, nephew. Okay, nephew. You know what I'm talking about? It's your nephew, Young Turf. Turf Talk. Turf Sinatra. You know what I mean? Frank Sinatra song for the mob, man. It's Turf Sinatra. Doja Clip. 4, 5s, 10, 9s. Better respect mine. 24s on Super Sports. Out of here. White tees and khaki shorts. I know the law, but I roll with my banger. I'm loved by the pimps, hustlers, and gangsters. Came a long way, now you're in the European. Me and Doja Click go back like dinosaurs. I'm the best in the Bay. Turf, you feeling yourself. Man, you on too many drugs, man, you killing yourself. You heard Mac Dre, it's my body. You heard Big Snoop, I'm the life of the party. But what about Foudy? That's my big cousin. I practice looking hard ever since I was a cousin. Everywhere we go, man, we yell out Doja. We like to walk through the mall with bags on our shoulders.
When they talk about hustling, they must be talking about me. When they talk about gangsta, they gotta be talking about me. When they talk about pimpin', they talking about me. But when they talk about snitching, leave my name out of that, 'cause that's for
Mustard, mayonnaise, candy paint, siding on your map, figure eight. With dang, sipping on drink, Betty weighing heavy, straight to the bank. I'm a motherfucking hustler, you think that I ain't? Tell it to my wrist, iced up like cake. Oyster, perpetual, lobster and steak. Fast life living, all gas, no brakes. Save the hate, you fake. Your fetty's on the injury list. Sour puss sucker in my business like a mind your own. I'm hot like the ozone. I can't be cloned, 'cause I'm in my own zone. Stock tone is my home, where the criminals roam. Split them, hit them with the chrome to the dome. It's on. In the turf, they talk codes on metrophones. They taping. Keep my name out your mouth unless it's about paper chasing.
When they talk about hustling, they must be talking about me. When they talk about gangsta, they gotta be talking about me. When they talk about pimpin', they talking about me. But when they talk about snitching, leave my name out of that, 'cause that's the right.
Taller than a giant, you're shorter than a midget. Your Gouda 7 cents, my Gouda 7 digits. Every day I'm blistered, fitted, kidded, fly to the bird. Fashion police wanna get my. Don't get this rap. With it, I leave your cranium in your lap. Let everybody know I did it. Throw you out the car in your trap. Even if that karma might come back, and if it do, I deal with it. At least you hustlers knew that this hustle right here was real. With grew up hard-headed. When they told me don't, I still did. My mission was to get bread, ended up with at least a meal. Me and my OG still kicking and get blended. Try to holler at these youngsters in a way that they don't get offended. I talk you to death, man. I'm long-winded. I ain't got him up with a in a while. It's been a minute. Therefore, I must bust him and get squeezy. Doja Click, Turf talking, they feezy.
When they talk about hustling, they must be talking about me. When they talk about gangsta, they gotta be talking about me. When they talk about pimpin', they talking talking about me. But when they talk about snitching, leave my name out of that, cause that's for rats.
Now listen up. Stone Top Production, then hooked up with Chicken Hill Productions, man. Doja Click, what is it, 209? What is it? It's your boy up out of the Yay area, man. Sick with it, Turf Talk, E40. Red, what's up?
Slapping. That is slapping.
Man, that shit slap like a domestic.
Slapping, man. Damn it. So that's like not only Brother Lynch, you got to work with 40. What would you say the other names of like influential names you've worked with?
Too Short,
Too
Dub
Short,
C,
Dub C.
Yuck Mouth,
Yuck.
Mr. Fab, Andre Nicotine,
God damn. Ren, you're like living my
JT
dream
the
life.
bigger figure, my dude Juice.
Juice, JT, like these are all fucking legends. Sugar T. Sprinkle me. A lot of people. You're a legend. Like seriously. I mean, when I told everybody you were coming in, first of all, my DJ loves your music, so he was super stoked.
Yeah, I try to bring back the rip value for me in the new school.
Yeah, he does. He raps, and when he raps, he talks a lot about Lynch and Rip Gut, and but it's like the new era. He has some Shaolin Rip Gut shit.
I try to do everything. So I got the Rip Gut, the horrorcore, I got the street, I got whatever you want.
Have you ever worked with Richie Rich?
I ain't did no LL Cool J
They
shit.
said Richie Rich. Have you ever worked with Richie Rich?
No, but I brought him to the hill.
Okay,
and Richie
he's
Rich
been to the
fucks
hill.
with Ren. Tough.
Richie Rich,
Oh, yeah.
double R.
Got a song with Mac Mall.
Mac Mall, that's right. Facilitated
I gotta
by
show love.
MC motherfucking Yee. That was my brokerage.
Get your credit, girl.
Right there, my brokerage. I was able to come up and enjoy that too. I got to see it get laid down. So, and I got a dope sweatshirt out of the deal. And a hat. I still wear that shit to this day. I gave my other hat to Eddie Z. He wears it too. So shout out Chicken Hill. Shout out Chicken Hill. We love you, Chicken.
Gotta show the sponsor some love.
We fuck with you guys. The long way. What's the future for Ren?
Well, I'm working on an EP called Heat Rocks.
Heat Rocks.
Yeah.
I bet it's gonna have Heat Rocks in it.
And this one I'm doing in my lab. It's
Oh,
an
okay.
EP, so you know what I mean. I get to sit at home and work on some shit at my pace.
Right.
I'm not rushing
The
the studio
perfect-
and like right now.
That's
you
the
know what I mean?
perfect way to do it.
Oh,
They ask if
it's
you.
gonna be more like a movie.
Do they wish you ever could have worked with the Jack?
Yeah, I wish I would have worked with the Jack. We had him at the Hill though. He got in Steve Mead's bass machine and he didn't last but 7 seconds. You can find it on YouTube. Search the Jacka and Steve Mead and Chicken Hill.
Jacka, Steve Mead, Chicken Hill on YouTube. What about T Nutty?
Not yet, but I would love to work with T Nutty because you know he got the flow.
I got the line on that. So.
Okay, there you go.
I
Mickey
got
special.
the line on
Exclusive.
McNutty, right? Love T Nutty. We
McDoja.
just some McDoja project would be dope. How did you decide to do Doja Click? I know you liked smoking marijuana. But was that what it was back then?
My original group was called Triple X Gangsters.
Okay.
And
Because
then
you guys were Triple X.
TXG, and then I was like, nah, that's too. Everyone could use that, you know, Triple X. And then after I did it, I've seen a bunch of Triple X names. So we switched it from that to Porno Click because Triple X and Gangsters and Porno. And I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Right.
I was trying to keep the name. And then I kept the Click part, and I was like, you know what? We all smoke Doja.
What happened to the rest of the Doja crew?
Doja Click. They're around. Shit, they got kids.
Yeah,
we all got kids. And I'm the one that got to keep this shit afloat. Because if I didn't, then we wouldn't be floating. So.
Right. Who are the other founding members?
We got Peabody. We got Antidote.
Who you
got
brought with me
Wizard
when you
One,
came the last time? Yeah.
We got Little Man, Nasty Trey, and Macaholic.
Damn, there's a lot more people than I thought.
It's like Wu-Tang. We rotate everybody though. Every other album is somebody else is leading the way with them.
We should do a Doja Click reunion in this room.
We can.
That would be super sick.
We can.
Mick, make it happen.
Make it happen.
Mick reunion. I'm gonna use Mick all
actually,
week now.
everyone's kind of been talking about a reunion.
Really?
Blunt World is trying to get us to do a reunion, but I got to get all these fellas together because you know everyone's busy. They got
Right.
kids.
What if I provided a daycare center in the next room? There we go. Done.
I think we can make it happen.
Conference room is super easy for kids.
I think we can make it happen.
Get them some nuggets, McNuggets.
The real
Yeah,
McNuggets.
big shout out to Mac Mall though. Big shout out to Mac Mall. Do we have the song with you and Mall?
I didn't send that one.
Do we has it on YouTube?
It might be.
Is that the premeditated one off
Yeah.
Premeditated Survival?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got that queued up.
I would definitely play that next.
Okay,
Just
so.
because Mall is
If
my
you're gonna
guy.
play something, play the one with me, him, and Awkward.
Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one
Yeah.
too. I just grabbed that one.
Breaking Bad coming up next. And then we're going to come back, say goodbye to Ren, and we're going to take some pictures on this wall here. The 360 Wall of Fame. A lot of people trying to be up on that motherfucker right there.
Son, where'd you find this?
We about to kill. I got him mad. I'm breaking bad. I roll with Savs and ski masks that'll blast and put you on your motherfucking ass. Make you feel this shit. We killing shit. Break a bitch and fuck a snitch. I'm only out to get rich and that's it. That other shit is obsolete. Out to get the meat. And we eat it, pussy pink, don't give a fuck what you think. But we catch them when they blink. Blood in the kitchen sink. Loco in the brainium, always on the brink. It's hard to survive in the city of do or die. So we bomb first and make a motherfucker realize it's Doja, we're Boja, we soldiers, big boulders. Ain't scared to go from the shoulders, game over, roll over. I fucks with killers and gangbangers, drug dealers with me mugs with the plug. And we don't fuck with you bitch ass homo thugs. It's that 209 sickness, giving you the business. Real, recognize real. Can I get a witness?
This that shovel in the duffel with some tape and gag. Fuck a hook, I got a hook, now let me take a stab. So when you see Mac Mall with Brother Lynch and Brand, know some G's made it, that's a premeditated bag. Y'all know the MO, but your demo is an eighth of swag. They just don't make it like we make it, so they staying mad. And Heisenberg ain't got shit on man. Cause what we making last.
When I go to the deal, kill it. Coming with that real shit. Sick like a psycho. Nah, it ain't no typo. Psycho. Like no other motherfucker. So kidnap and cut your throat. I don't give a fuck what you wrote. Suck a motherfucker. I cut ya and then tuck ya. Y'all didn't know? Reach out, touch ya. AT&T. So we MG. Leave your chest empty. Please don't tempt me. And it's all up to her. She just popped the pill when I'm purred. Y'all got jury duty, you got served. Yeah, you a punk ass bitch, you got curved. Chicken gave me the Henny and yeah, I'm on swerve. Me and Ren bout to nigga, we tigers, we on fire. My desire, twist the tongue up with the pliers.
This that shovel in the duffel with some tape and gag. Fuck a hook, I got a hook, now let me take a stab. So when you see Mac Mall with Brother Lynch and Brand, know some G's made it, that's a premeditated bag. Y'all know the MO, but your demo is an eighth of swag. They just don't make it like we make it, so they staying mad. And Heisenberg ain't got shit on man. Cause what we making last, boy, that's breaking bad.
Murder hacking, cutthroat assassin, about that action, about that blasting, toe tagging, cranium cracking, mobbing, mashing. Hate you suckers with a passion. What's happening? Where you from, nigga? You punk, nigga? You don't want no funk, nigga. I slump niggas, get shot in your face trying to thump, nigga. I'm crushed out 3C down and all the cutties, they dump quicker. Ain't no illa killer, rocking with the gut ripper and Ren a Doja soldier. Keep your composure, or we gon' roll on your ride. I get rolled over by the Mack truck. Better back up or get clapped up. In a Chevrolet trunk, your body packed up. Piss on your grave and then I crack up. Ha 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 ha. And after you're dead, dig down your bra. Swear to God, you niggas don't want it with more. Fuck that bullshit, we gon' ball. So fuck the ops, fuck the cops, fuck the world, we on top. You better cop heavy when this pimp shit drop. It don't stop.
This that shovel in the duffel with some tape and gag. Fuck a hook, I got a hook, now let me take a stab. So when you see Mac Mall with Brother Lynch and Brand, know some G's made it, that's a premeditated bag. Y'all know the MO, but your demo is an eighth of swag. They just don't make it like we make it, so they staying mad. And Heisenberg ain't got shit on man. Cause what we making last, boy, that's breaking bad.
Whole song coming together.
Shout out to my boy Awkward, another Stockton legend.
Right in front of me.
Shout out to my boy Perp Reynolds, another Stockton legend. Yeah, I gotta throw some Stockton.
That's right. Do that. That's what you're here for. Shout out to General was there that day. Shout out General. General was there that day. General from Bone Country. Super dope day. Really beautiful to see a song come together and then be able to hear it later. Is like, that's like my dream come true. It's my dream come true. I live my dream come true every day. So it's amazing to me. That must be Peter. He must have paid his meter. Peter paid the meter. Ren, hold it down for me.
Paid the meter.
Right. Because, you know, Old Sack, they be tripping on these meters, man. You're in Sacramento, California right now. You're about to head back to Stockton. Right. He needs to get down and pay his meter. We're going to take some pictures in front of the wall. If there's anything you can tell the world, do it. Now's your time. You want to shout anybody out, let them know what to look for next, let them know where to find you on Instagram, where to find all your work. This is the time to do that.
All right, well, shit, we're going to do like this. Shout out to the world.
Hey.
But now, shout out to Chicken Hill. Shout out to my dude, brother that came with me on the ride. He over there sitting quiet, peeking the gun, you know.
It's a fun
Shout
time.
out Mick Yee for the long invite. I've been invited for the longest,
yes,
but I finally
invited
made my
him
way.
years ago.
I'm here.
Years.
And shit,
He's here.
Shout out to 360.
360 Radio for sure. I mean, it's a blessing to have you and Lynch on these tracks together. It's like so natural. It sounds like so natural, you two together. And my question about that was, I have a real quick question. When you convert into that that Lynch fucking mentality where you guys have like dirty shovels and you're burying people's heads and shit, how do you snap back into the dad husband mode when you go home? Like, aren't you still kind of like, girl, I want to kill you? Like I would be, you know. He's a serial killer most of the time, Lynch, in his songs.
Lynch, he's a serial killer, but you got to think about it. What we're doing in the songs is we're murdering the rappers.
You're killing them. You're killing them down, right?
We're doing it just.
So you've done
the
your
way
business.
we're doing it. We're really fucking literal about it.
And then you're going home to live your normal lives, right? Which
well,
he
I
does
mean,
too.
shit. All serial killers had to go home to the wife.
Right, like Dexter. You know,
Like
Lynch
Dexter.
goes home and does his cooking, and I watch his cooking and shit online, and I watch him all the time.
Meat.
So, yeah, Meat. He was one of my very first main interviews
We're
I
gonna
ever
have him
did.
up in here. Well,
Lynch, yeah.
At least over the phone. 'cause
Lynch
he
will
lives
be,
in L.A.
Lynch and I will be speaking again soon. Dinner and a movie. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna be speaking soon about his upcoming events too. So thanks
Got a
to
new album coming out called Kevlar. So y'all tap in when that comes out.
Kevlar.
I get to hear the pre's and it's slappy. Trust.
Slappy. I want to be invited to some of these. These.
Just like I said, I'm at home working on my shit. He's at home. When
I
want to
be invited to some of your creative time.
Oh,
Not
it can
necessarily
happen.
even the Chicken Hill creative time. Any creative time.
Okay.
Because that's where I get my best footage, and that's where I get.
Inhale the doja when you're in the dungeon because it gets thick up in that motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to, right? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Thick up in that motherfucker. You'll leave your clothes will smell like it.
Oh, I'm sure. I know how it was at the Hill. So at the Hill, it was like it was everything. We had everything we wanted in there. I think they were rolling for hours. Hours. I had to get pizzas because of that shit.
Yeah, it's time to
Everybody was
roll now, so
starving.
you know,
yeah. So we're gonna cut out of here now. Next week, you guys, I have Mac Jizzle coming in from Oakland, which is like Dracula 1000 on Instagram. If anybody follows him, this is Vampire Gang. He is fucking dope, and he speaks his mind. So he's gonna come in here and speak his mind. He's bringing me a bottle of rosé. I got some other people on it too. I'm trying to bring up the calendar. Do you have any shows or anything coming up, Ren? You doing anything live?
I think so. They're talking about the Doja reunion at the Blunt World.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Splash or summer something. I forgot the name.
Summer something. So yes, we have.
You'll see it on my page.
We have Lil B. We have next week is dope. So King Dracula, Lil B from Bomb ENT, and we have Rep D Pedro and Ali Cocaine here together, dropping their new song, their new album. They've done an joint album. So that's Oakland in the building next weekend. Did you ever work with SIBO? They said.
No, but we had him in the studio. I brought him to the Hill.
He's been to the Hill.
I worked with him then. Shit.
Yeah,
I just ain't got a song with him.
Right. That part.
But we play Grand Theft Auto with Lynch and on PS4 all the time. So add me. Doja Click. And then 9-3, we have AWACS in the building, you guys. 9-3. So, I bring it back. I'll be bringing it back all the way back because that's where my foundation stems from is rappers like AWACS, Ren, Lynch, real rappers.
Richie Rich. Like Richie Rich has been in my studio, just not this studio. He drove his ass all the way to Rockland to the home studio. So it's like, damn. I mean, and that was 10 years ago. So imagine now. Now he's just front. Now you just flexing, Rich.
We'll get Rich over here.
Right.
He
Now
fucks
you
with
know
Ren
where
too.
I'm at.
Shout
Now
out
you know
Richie
where I'm
Rich.
at. So everybody, happy birthday to Ren. Ren got some cake. He made a wish. We're going to take some pictures on the wall. I'm going to give him his phone back because this is the end. But we'll put this up on YouTube.
All right,
as
yo,
well.
I'm out this motherfucker.
Russ, we can run a song while we're taking pictures, and then you can end it.
Yep.
Whatever you want. And then we're going to go on.
Is it too soon? I'm too strong. Why does F aren't you? Is it too soon? Is it too soon for me me to take these shrooms. I'm already shroomed. They took Malcolm, now they went and took X, nigga. In retrospect, eventually could have been the best, nigga. Funky fresh, nigga, always stays F, nigga. Truly devious, ruthless, tatted on my flesh, nigga. 100,000 around my neck, better wear a vest. But they shit can save me if those goons aiming for my head. No ski masters dreads from the murder scene they sped. From the murder scene they fled, at the murder scene they said he ain't got no post, yeah, that nigga dead. They took videos, shared it, sent me to their friends. I never would have guessed that I'd end up like Fred. Huey P in 89 met a violent end. I wish it was pretend. Remember when Bob said the book must be fulfilled, words spoken from a prophet's pen. Our falling must be avenged, unloading till I feel revenge. Why is this always how it has to end? First Pac, then Big, after that Dre. Now X, will Russ be next? Never second guess, if you make it in hip-hop, get out after you cash that check. Protect your neck, get respect. Ruthless. I don't wanna die, I just wanna live. Rest in power, X-Dre, Pac and Big. Word to Yeeeeeee and ODB. Nate Dogg in the voice of the DOC. Body count as big as Scream. Is it too soon to say that I have a dream? Please don't kill me like MLK. Without DMC, there would be no me today. Mumble rap, SoundCloud, woke, lit. Russ wrote this, the village Abbey-devious. It's Shaolin, know what village you in. Sacktown is Iraq, Brother Lynch sick. Rip cut, you know what season it is. Killer get killed by this brutal script. So murderous, you might get murdered. Kids cut from the cloth, you got to be built for this. Prepared to get killed for this. Slugs drilled, blood got spilled for this. I don't wanna die, I just wanna live. Rest in power, X-Dre, Pac and Big. Word to Yeeeeeee and ODB. Nate Dogg in the voice of the DOC. Body count as big as Scream. Is it too soon to say that I have a dream? I just wanna die notorious like Biggie Smalls, Machiavelli, Don Illuminati. Outlaws, murder you all. R.I.P. X, nigga. You would have been the best, nigga. We will continue to keep it Zeph, nigga. Everybody's sad that you left, nigga. Sad's what we bump, devious what we rep, nigga. Shaolin Dynasty, victory over set. It was all just a test, nigga. R.I.P. X, nigga. We the last ones left, nigga. R.I.P. X, nigga.